welcome to March's readings for your zodiac signs. Just like usual, we're going to be doing the past, present, and future readings. But before your video begins, I just wanted to put up some significant dates that are going to be going through the month of March that you should be highly aware of, that may affect your circumstances or how you feel. Additionally, during March, we're actually going to be experiencing Saturn in Pisces for, I believe, the first time in 30 years. I'm not quite sure, but I know we'll have Saturn in Pisces until 2025, so that's going to be a really big energy. And essentially what that means is that the universe will be testing our boundaries during this time. So also please be mindful of that as well within the reading if that calls out to you. But yeah, so we'll be using the Zodiac dice too. And let's get on with your guys' reading. Alrighty, hi Libra, welcome to your March reading for 2023. We're going to be doing the same as last time, going through the past, present, and future. We're also going to be having a look at the Hedge Witch Oracle and the Crystal Oracle to see what the general energies are like. And we're also going to be doing, we're going to be rolling some of the Zodiac dice over here to get a feel for what kind of energies are going to be influencing you during this period. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start with the dice, so I'm going to roll them first. Remember, these dice are just like dessert. They're just extra confirmation. They might represent general energies that are affecting you during this time. They could be energies that are in your chart, or they could be signs that are in somebody else's chart that is influencing you, sun, moon, or rising. But yeah, if you don't have any connection with them, then don't take it too much to heart. So we'll start off. This one. Okay, definitely a lot of air energy here. So for the first sign, we have Aquarius. And then we actually have Aquarius twice because the one that landed over here is also Aquarius. And then you have Gemini. So all of your air brothers and sisters definitely showing up to support you during the month of March. So we're going to be using the Monsoon Tarot deck to figure out what's going on in your most recent past. What's going on in Libra's most recent past for March 2023. What's going on for Libra during March 2023? What's going on? What's going on for Libra? March 2023. Oh my goodness. Oh, the cards are going everywhere. That's too many cards. I need you to just give me cards one at a time, please. Universe. I can only take 2 more cards, please. What's going on in Libra's past for the month of March? And also thank you to everybody who clicked on the February video for Libra. I was not expecting it to blow up the way that it did. So yeah, hopefully we can find out some more things that are going to resonate with you, help you out for this month that's coming up ahead. So one more card, please. Thank you for one more card. Goodness. Okay. Oh. Well, we'll look at that later, but yeah, I'll say what I want to say. when we look at the rest of the cards. But there's a little tidbit, I guess, of what something to look forward to in March. So now we're using the Muerte Tarot deck. What is going on? Oh, goodness. For Libra in March 2023. And a card flew out. It flew out on the floor. I'm going to pull the next two cards. Just because, just in case if another card flies out and falls on the floor, I can just get them at the same time. What's going on with Libra? Okay. And then I'll grab this guy. A lot of cards just seem to be flying out for this month, so I definitely feel like the energy has shifted a little bit in the universe, especially because Saturn is in Pisces now, so it makes everything a little bit more murky. And so using last but not least is the Ceccoli Tarot deck. I apologize if I'm butchering that wrong. So what's going on in Libra's future for March 2023? So can I have 2 more cards, universe? Sky. And then 1 more card for Libra's future for March 2023, universe. Just 1 more card. Just 1 more card. Now that we have your past, present, and future done, we will set them aside over here. And the little moon that I have. And then we'll pull on what your thoughts and feelings are for March. So let's see. What are Libra's thoughts and feelings? In March 2023, what are their thoughts and feelings? Libra's thoughts and feelings for March 2023. Libra's thoughts and feelings. Oh, there we go. The last card for Libra, please, for March 2023. Okay, so I'm going to set this card aside, this pile. We have your advice pile that we've been pulling from the bottom, and now we'll do the oracle deck. So Hedge, what's going on for Libra's general energies in March 2023? Universe, what's going on? Okay, 1 more card for Libra's general energies. Okay, and last but not least, we'll be doing the crystal tarot, or oracle deck, not tarot deck. Crystal deck. So what's going on? Libra's energies, March 2023. One more. So we will set both of these guys aside as well. Okay, so let's have a look at your most recent past, Libra. So the first card that you have is the Ten of Earth, so the Ten of Pentacles. And then you have the Fool. And then you have the Lovers. Okay. So definitely some sort of new beginning. Before I say anything else, though, I want to have a look at the other cards, your past, or your present and your future, just so I get an overall feel for it. Yeah, because I just want to make sure. I just want to confirm something. So let's see. For your present, you have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah, that definitely kind of confirms what I was thinking of. The Nine of Swords. Okay. Or no, the Six of Swords. Sorry. It was reversed on the cards. This is a Six of Swords. Then you have the Sun. Okay. So definitely there is abundance and happiness here. And let's look at your future cards. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Cups. Okay. Okay, so this is very interesting, confirming what I was going to say. When I initially saw the Lovers, it feels like both an opportunity for love per se, but also a choice that you have to make. So maybe you're stuck in between people, or you're stuck in between an opportunity if you're not interested in any sort of romance right now. And so what the cards are saying is that you're going to have a new beginning. These people are coming to you with an offer, as represented by the Queen of Cups. But also, this Queen of Cups symbolizes both the offer itself from the other person and from what you can give. Because the Queen of Cups, traditionally in the tarot deck, her cup is covered. So not just anyone can access her cup. They have to prove themselves in order to access, to be able to receive her love. And so it seems like this new beginning that you have from the Fool and the Ten of Earth, or the Ten of Pentacles, is that you're really focused on building a legacy, building something that's going to last, building a family. And what I see here, though, through the Six of Swords and the last three cards, which represent your future, there's something that you need to move away from. There's like a lingering negativity, there's a lingering worry or anxiety, or some sort of it could be some sort of trauma. I know trauma may be a heavy word, but that's something that you need to be able to move past if you want to achieve happiness with the Sun. And what's really important about the Sun card too is, in the traditional Sun card, there is a wall that is surrounding the baby that's riding on the horse that's in the picture. And so what that wall means is establishing a boundary, right? And with Saturn going into Pisces, Saturn is all about rigidity. He's the planet of boundaries, and when it moves into Pisces, it becomes like an illusion, almost like a jellyfish sort of texture, where you can push upon that boundary. So that's a challenge that's going to be overarching from now until 2025, just like in general, but it's going to start this March. And so it looks like this, what you need to move away from, it's something rooted in your thought patterns, because I'm seeing it here with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents some sort of anxiety, and even look at how she's holding on to this rabbit so tightly, like it's the last thing that she'll ever hold, or it's like her only family in a way when I'm looking at this card. So there's something that you need to let go. You need to let go of this rabbit, and it could be a behavior. Like I said, it feels like some sort of pattern of thinking as well. And the Five of Cups is important too. In the traditional deck, the man is crying over spilled wine. He's crying over the cups that have spilt and completely doesn't even notice the 3 remaining cups that are behind him. So there may be something that you're not quite seeing yet, that you need to walk away from, or that something that will change the choice that you are making as well. And then with the Tower here, the Tower symbolizes something that is collapsing in order to build a new foundation. So it's like if you built a building with terrible support beams or something, it's going to come crashing down, and you're going to have to rebuild that building in order for it to be more stable. So what we see here is that there will be an offer, there will be a choice, but in order for you to have your full fulfillment and your long-term happiness, you need to make that choice. And it's interesting looking at this Lover's card. This heart, this apple looks like a heart, and it looks very similar to the heart on the Queen of Cups. You're gonna have to let whatever this residual energy is go. So yeah, that's what I see for now. Let me clear the table, and let's have a look at what your thoughts and feelings are at the moment, and what sort of advice the universe has for you as well, because that could expand upon the cards that we have here. So let me just clear the table. And I also really love too that the Fool here has the this flower. I was just like, it really caught my eye while I was clearing the table too. So it's just another emphasis that there is going to be like some sort of offer for you during the month of March. Okay, so we have your thoughts and feelings over here. So let's have a look. So we have the Nine of Cups. It came in reverse, but we'll flip it. Then we have the King of Wands. Okay. Then the Queen of Swords. Okay. So maybe there is a relationship in your life right now that you're just not exactly seeing eye to eye with someone. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords, they're facing in 2 different directions. So maybe that's like a part of the choice that you have to make, is whether or not to keep this person, or whether or not you're willing to get over this conflict for them, or like find a solution to this conflict with them, just because these are very different energies. But I can also see both of these energies being you at the moment. So you're feeling kind of fun, flirty, charming, just like the King of Wands. The King of Wands also is protected against fire. That's why this little lizard is here, to protect the king. And then the Queen of Swords speaks her truth. She's holding Archangel Michael's sword of truth, and she's cutting out the things that do not serve her, which seems to be a theme with the Six of Swords. So moving away from things that do not serve you, or whatever purpose it is that you have in this life. But ultimately you're feeling pretty satisfied, or you're going to feel pretty satisfied during the month of March, as seen with the Nine of Cups. So that's pretty good. Let's have a look at your advice cards, and I'm going to move these guys up just to make some more room. And we'll read these advice cards out in the order that they were pulled. So the first one you have is the World. Okay, yeah, so the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, just like with the Fool card. Then you have the Nine of Wands. Okay. So feeling some sort of burden here that needs to be released. Then you have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Or actually, wait, this might be the Page of Cups. I'll have to double check, just in case. And then last but not least, we have the Star. So your hopes and your dreams. Let me just double check on this card really quick. It'll just take me 1 moment. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Page of Cups. In this deck, it is called the Knave, and that is what is represented by the horse. So what we're seeing here is that there is an end to whatever cycle is going on right now in your life, as evident by the World card that we have over here, but also the Fool card that we had in the initial spread. And similar to the original reading, there's some sort of burden here that you need to let go before you can accept an offer or give an offer to someone else, because the Page of Cups is also associated with giving an offer to someone. In the original deck, he has like this fish in a cup, but the fish looks like it's about to jump out of the cup. So that's what needs to happen first in order to get your ultimate wish fulfillment, which is represented by the Star. The Star is all of your hopes, all of your dreams. So yeah, I feel like the advice is pretty straightforward. Let me clear these bottom cards and we'll have a look at your general energies from your oracle cards as well. So get this out of the way. Okay, so for your oracle cards, you have Daylily, which means ephemeral. I know I kind of said that with a question mark. Ephemeral. I don't know why I also wanted to say ethereal. I feel like Libras have that ethereal energy. But the second card that you have is Hollyhock, which is abundance. I can't remember if you or another... I know plenty of other signs have had the Hollyhock in the February readings. But it's good to see the abundance card here because we had the 10 of Pentacles earlier, the 10 of Earth. And then you have Labradorite, which is shamanistic journeying, brave, magical power, and higher awareness. And then you have Ametrine, which is spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clear stress, and truths revealed. I feel like that truths part is extremely important, especially because it's falling underneath this Queen of Swords. So yeah, let's have a look at the Hedge Witch Guide, and I'll read you all an excerpt from the book. So we'll start with Daylily. The oracle word for this plant is ephemeral, inspired by the fact that each daylily blossom only lives for a single day, reminding us of the temporary nature of everything in life. It can be very helpful in times of difficulty to remember that everything is fleeting. Some daylilies blossom at night, a metaphor for beauty born in moments of darkness. And then the hollyhock. The oracle property of hollyhock is abundance. Aside from being a lovely ornamental plant with many human applications, hollyhocks provide food and shelter to hummingbirds, beetles, and moths. It's the favorite flower of several species of butterfly. Abundance is a word we often associate with monetary wealth or physical possessions. But abundance is better measured by including health, friends, happiness, and well-being in our assessment. Embracing abundance isn't an exercise in accumulation, but rather a willingness to live gratefully and with open arms. Like the hollyhock, we may find our place in the garden by being a blessing to others. Accept the things you have in your life rather than focusing on the things you don't, and look at the many ways you can be of service to your community. Living with gratitude and open arms will attract others to you and provide opportunities for others to see your value. The hollyhock is traditionally planted in a witch's garden to bring abundance and fertility, and it is strongly related to the pagan holiday Lammas, which celebrates harvest season and expresses gratitude to the nature for her generous gifts. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think your reading is pretty straightforward. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Hopefully there's something in there for you. Once again, thank you so much for being here, Libra. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful month.